Well, good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. A week after the major, and we still have some CS2 breaking news, including Headtrick found a new home, Apeks sticking by Stiko, and Metizport have a brand new rifler. Let's get into news, but before we do, if you enjoy and you want to like and subscribe, by all means, it really helps out the channel a ton. You do not have to if you don't want to. And comment down below what you guys think. All credit to HLTV on the articles. Let's get into the stories, shall we? We start with Metizport. Plopsky to stand in for Metizport. That's right, Plopsky is standing in for Metizport at Rio. With Nilu red hot, by the way, red hot Nilu. I hope I said that right. Apologize for not. With a 120 rating, he is unfortunately going to be out of the tournament due to academic reasons. Plopsky, that's right, former G-Cent and former NIP member Plopsky will be subbing in. Plopsky is most known for his time in NIP and for G-Cent, and during his stint in G-Cent, he averaged a 107 rating, helped out the team to a peak of number 43. Now, this is a decent signing out of Metizport for Plopsky because Plopsky has 2 majors under his belt. He knows how to get in sync with a team, and this coming close to the time on Global Esports Tour Rio 2024, where Metizport will be facing off against Imperial in their first game. But as the roster comes out now, it's Jacquinho, ZTR, Adam B, Susp, and Plopsky. Now, yes, you are going to be missing the absolutely on fire Nilo. Again, I hope I said that right. Yeah, this is a sign that I don't hate all that much. Plopsky is a good rifler. He is not that bad. In his past 3 months, he's been averaging a 110 rating, an impact of a 114, which is dang good, and an ADR of a 77.3. So all around, I kind of like this move out of Metizport, and on such short notice, I think it's a good idea to get him off of the bench of G-Cent, which benched all of their players. So I call this a good move. And in our second story, Apeks continue to stick with Stiko. And I quote, "We don't give up when it gets rough." So Apeks have not been doing very well recently after their run at the major. They have been kind of struggling a little bit, and since Kixon was now signed to Heroic, the formerly benched Stiko on Apeks has now been seeing starting time and has not been getting back to his normal career self. However, the team has decided that Stiko and company will be looking ahead to their run in BetBoom Quals alongside their further matches in ESL Challenger League Season 47. So J. Kim Nok, Sasanito, Sense, and Stiko will be staying together as a team. And I quote, "There's a mix of issues and we are doing what we can to fix them. At the end of the day, it sucks the most for the players to play these matches knowing how much better they can and should be. So we will work through this with the player group and turn it around. We don't give up when it gets rough." That is a massive statement, considering there are some teams out there that would completely abandon, bench, or even transfer out Stiko to bring in a new player. But Apeks is not one of those teams. And I quote, "There's no secret we're having a rough time, but our players are doing everything they can to get out of this slump," shared Apeks co-owner. And I completely agree with this move. I absolutely completely agree with this move. Stiko, unfortunately, isn't doing well. However, you do not just outright get rid of him. This is not something that you should do. In the past 3 months, he's been averaging a 1.01 rating, an ADR of a near 72, and an impact of a 0.97. Not the greatest of numbers. But Stiko in his career is better than this. In his prime, he's been far, far better than this. So I see Stiko as still having a little bit of potential left in him, and the community completely agrees. A vast majority of the community is siding with Apeks on this one, keeping Stiko on the roster and keeping him playing. So what do you think? Comment down below. Do you agree with this? Should they go out and get someone better than Stiko? Should they continue to move together with Stiko because they have a huge event coming up this month? And that's going to be very telling because they do have time to practice. They have time to do scrims. But Stiko has to keep it going. He has to get better. So comment down below. Is this a move that you agree with or disagree with? And finally, Headtrick set on bait move. That is correct. The 19-year-old is now moving in with bait. He has posted a respectable 1.08 rating during his tenure, but struggled for consistency, and he was benched as part of the old Ninjas in Pajamas roster, who is now revamping following their disastrous PGL Major Copenhagen qualifier. So 1.08 kind of inconsistent, but he's super young. And when he was back in Navi Junior, he was averaging a 122 rating. So he has huge ceiling. Right now, he's struggling a little bit. Honestly, I agree with this move. Bait needed a premier superstar, and considering that he has had a major under his belt, I think it's a good idea to sign Headtrick. So the roster now looks like Kurt, NPL, Isenthal, I apologize if I messed that up, Baz, and Headtrick. And honestly, I think this team could do pretty darn well. I really think this team could do pretty darn well. They still have some events coming up pretty darn soon, and it'll be very telling if Bait and this new roster can get something going. Bait are currently in the act of trying to qualify for the Yala Compass tournament, which is a $400,000 event where Big Clan have already submitted their spot in. So if this team Bait could get it going and qualify for a couple more tournaments, this could be a very, very telling move on what got them to tier 2 or even tier 1 if they really get things clicking. But I like this move. What do y'all think? Headtrick has officially a new home, 19 years young, has a ton of Counter-Strike left in him. Comment down below, do you like this move? Do you think he could have gone somewhere else? And that is the news. Hopefully you all enjoyed. But yeah, Stiko is staying on Apeks. NIP part ways with Headtrick for Bait. And on top of all that, Plopsky goes to a brand new roster. So comment down below. What do y'all think? And I hope that you enjoyed. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.